Hello everybody and welcome to another edition of Velatrix's Bleacher review of the week. It's only Bleach today because I haven't wrote up Naruto's script yet, and because I'm doing the last 3 chapters of Bleach and the last 3 chapters of Naruto, I'm going to do them as separate videos and hopefully combine them into one video next week. But for now it's just going to be Bleach, and it's going to be 411, 412 and 413. All day sides. So we're going to kick off with 411. Ichigo is shocked to see his hollow form there, as he thought he had beaten it. His hollow form reminds him that he said if he truly wanted to control his power, he had to stay alive and be careful. Ichigo doesn't recognise the mask he's wearing, and Tensei Zangetsu tells him that he beat Ulquiorra in that form. He then tells him to learn the ultimate Getsuga Tensho. All he has to do is beat Tensei Zangetsu and his hollow form combined. It cut to Tatsuki and Aizen in Karakura Town, and then Don Kaneuji shows up, and he's just about to fight Aizen when Rangiku shows up. 412. We have Rangiku, Aizen and Gin shown first. Then Rangiku tells Don Kaneuji and Tatsuki to run away, as she will take on Aizen and Gin. As they run away, Aizen confronts Rangiku, but she's too scared to talk. So Gin says he'll take her away, and he takes her away, and he asks her why she came. And she said, I came to ask you something. Why did you join Aizen, and why did you betray Kira when he believed in you? Then Gin says, did he really say that? I believed in you. You betrayed me. Why? Then he proceeds to tell her that she's in the way. Then we don't see the interesting bit because it cut to Don and Tatsuki finding Asano with a sword, but it's not a sword, it's a Zanpakuto, and he got it from the Afro guy that is protecting Karakura Town ever since Ichigo went off to the Soul Society. But I don't remember when that happened, and so we then see Aizen catching up to them. We see a lot of that, he just keeps catching up. And we see Gin taking off from Rangiku, who appeared to be lying on the floor, but just really black, so it could just be a robe, but then again it could also be her blood. Well, I'm sure we'll find out more soon about that. Not next week though, because we're about to find out about next week and it doesn't happen there. The last bit is basically Ichigo with blood coming from his mouth and his dad going, hurry up, 413. As reference to the last slide, I suppose, they're not going to tell us anything apart, but I suppose they just have to show him. The first screen is basically, we see Ichigo with the blood coming out of his mouth. Then he comes to Tatsuki, Don, and Asano finding Mizuno and Honshu. You know them guys. Don, Tatsuki, Mizuku, Honshu, Asano. You up to date again? Wicked. They talk about how they stole stuff from the local grocery supply store because everyone's asleep and they need it. I think his phone's run out of battery and he stole a charger. Then just loads of mundane, boring talk that I just can't be bothered to talk about myself. Before they feel Aizen's Reitsu and they all freak out and then actually see Aizen and they get even more scared. And Aizen says the best cheese, it redeems this chapter, and he just goes, are you expecting me to say, I found you? Wrong! I simply stopped pretending to look for you. Well, there wasn't any evil laugh, but there should have been, because that was a perfect opportunity. And they run away after they throw stuff at him. One thing disintegrates while another thing blows up. It causes a little bit of a distraction to run away, but he doesn't touch Aizen at all. So Asano decides to stop and use the Zanpakuto he's got to fight Aizen. But Afsan turns up, takes the sword, turns it into a Shikai, which is like a little pot, creates this mad explosion and they all start running away. But Aizen just walks straight through that as well. Then Gin reappears, and I couldn't tell really from the drawing, but it said, a sense of discomfort between the two. What? There wasn't any discomfort. It made no sense. I'm going to do the outro now. Okay, that's the end of this. I'll have the Naruto one up hopefully soon, in the next couple of days at the very least. Thumbs up if you liked it. So don't forget to subscribe. There will be more of these. I'll get back onto the normal schedule. Comment, and I'll leave all my Twitteries and stuff so you can add me on there if you want. And that's it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.